Hey guys, welcome back. In this video, we're going to place our rooms in this project. So we have enclosed spaces and we can place our rooms now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hide our DWG file. So let's select the DWG file and then let's click on this button here and click on hide category. I will switch this category back on later. I'll also switch to medium so that I can see my wall thickness better. Now to place rooms, you can go to architecture and then click on rooms here. So in order to place rooms, you need an enclosed space. So you can notice when I try to place rooms outside, it wouldn't place the room because it doesn't have an enclosed space. But as soon as I go into an enclosed region with 4 walls, you can place a room. So I'm going to click to place a room. So I'm going to place a room here and I'm going to place a room here. Now this is an enclosed room. Now, if you'd like to change the name of your room, what you need to do is not select the tag. Now you selected the tag, you cannot change the name of the tag. You'll need to select the room. So tap the tab key on your keyboard in order to select the room. So when you select the room, generally you see this X here and the room highlighted. And then we have the number here and the room name. So we can change the room name to say bedroom 01. And then it changes automatically. Similarly, let's do this here as well. So use the tab key to select your room. And generally, you would also find the room names here. But in case you do not find them, you can add your room name as shown. So you can call it toilet, or if it's a residence, it's better to call it a bathroom. Now here, what you need to do is you need to separate these rooms into different spaces. So we can separate this here with a line. In order to separate this room, we have something called the room separator line. So I'm just going to move this tag up a bit. We can also delete this tag. Tags are temporary. We can add them later. But do not delete the room. The room is still in place. Just the tag, the 2D tag has been deleted. Now, if you want to separate this room, we can draw a room separator. So you'll find the room separator line here. So click on that. And then I'm going to click from this point here, which is our wall, all the way to this point here. So now I've separated the room. So now if I click on the tab key, you can notice I cannot select the room here. So probably the room has been moved to this region. Now, if you're not able to see your rooms here, it's a good idea to color your rooms. So tap VV, which is your visibility graphics window, and then go to rooms here. And then make sure interior fill is switched on and then click on OK. So now you can notice that I see my rooms. So I've separated my rooms here. So this is our living room. And since I've separated, the room gets added into or gets moved into this space. So which means we need to add a new room here. So tap RM, which is the room command, and add your room here. So let's call this the dining and kitchen. So I'm going to call this the dining / kitchen. Perfect. Now, in order to tag your room here, you can use the tag tool. So we have tag room here and then simply tag your room. And then of course, you'll need to change the name of your room. So in this case, it would be living. Perfect. Now we also need to place some rooms here on the outside. So this is our porch or stair area. So in order to place your room here, you can again draw a room separator line on the outside. Now, if you're not able to see your room separator line, it may have to do the fact that you're drawing on top of other lines, but now you could see the line. It's also important that you draw it on the right level. So you can see we've drawn our room separator line. Now let's extend this to this point here and let's draw another room separator line from our edge of the wall here. Now there seems to be some problem here, which is we have our floor and we have our wall and it's not sticking on the same line. We can fix that later. For now, let's just draw a room separator line. And let's start from this point and go all the way up. And let's trim this line here. So once you've drawn a room separator line, you can place your room here as well. And let's call this the porch. Perfect. Now we need some lines on the outside as well. So let me hide or unhide my category, my ground floor DWG file. So you can see we have a sit out here. So I'm going to draw a room separator line from here on the outside, go all the way to the right and back up. And then I can select these 3 lines, tap DM, which is to mirror. And generally I can mirror it from the midpoint, but I cannot find a midpoint here. So in that case, I'll just simply draw it. So let's select the room separator line, tap CS, and I'm going to draw it from here as well. Perfect. So now let's place our room here as well. So this is the bedroom sit out, and this is the living room sit out. So, and we need to change the names here as well. So the back sit out, and this is the bedroom sit out. So that's how you place rooms in Revit. So we placed all our important rooms. Now for some reason here, the room as name is not changed. So let's change this to living. Yeah, perfect. And we can hide our wall category, our CAD drawing again. Perfect. So we've added our rooms. Finally, what you can do is also hide the room fill. So you can just go to your categories here and make sure interior fill is switched off. If you like, you can also hide your room separator lines. So select the room separator line, click here and click on hide category. If you want to switch that back on, tap VV, and under lines, you have the room separator line category here. You can also search for categories on top. So that's how you add rooms. In the next video, we're going to fix this drawing. There are some inaccuracies. So I'm going to fix this in the next video. For example, you can see the wall and the floor are not sitting on top of each other. So we're going to fix that in the next video. See you guys in the next video. Cheers.